Welcome to Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is chapter 37, lesson 1. We have Troia capta, Troy captured. This chapter will take us through the Aeneid, book 2, and with the verse changed into prose. Aborigines, the native people of Italy, and here we see from Troia, also known as Ilium, in Asia Minor. This is where the Romans, the ancient Romans, Aeneas will travel and make his way over to Italia. Follow along as I read the Latin aloud. Italiae incolae primi aborigines fuerunt, quorum rex Saturnus tanta justitia fuisse dicitur, ut nec serviret quisquam sub illo, nec quidquam suum proprium haberet, sed omnia communia omnibus essent. Ob memoriam ilius aetatis aureae, quae vocatur, mos Romanorum est ut mensa Decembri diebus festis quid dicuntur Saturnalia servi in conviviis cum Dominis discumbant. Post hunc Picus dende faunus in Latio regnavit, et o tempore Euander Mercurii et Carmentis filius profugus ex Arcadia regione Peloponnese media in Italiam venit cum parva manu Graecorum, cui faunus rex benignus montemquem ille postea Palatium appellavit, et arva colenda dedit. Go ahead and read through the rest of that section in Latin, and that section ends at, you can look it up here at chapter 37. It ends at line 88. So go ahead, read through line 88 and come back and let's translate. The native people, Aborigines. The first inhabitants of Italy, incolae primi. Remember, incola, it's a first declension masculine, one of the Pacopanes, or like Pacopanes. The first inhabitants of Italy were the Aborigines, whose king was is said to have been, whose king Saturnus is said to have been with such justice, but you translate that, is said to have been so just, as you see in the margin here, that not anyone was a slave under that guy, nor did he have anything of his own, suum proprium, but all things were in common to everyone. So basically he didn't own anything himself, but shared everything with everyone. In memory, on account of the memory of that age, that golden age as it's called, or we might say in memory of that golden age as it was called, or as it is called, it is the habit, mos est, is the habit of the Romans that in the month of December, on certain festival days, which are called the Saturnalia, that, what happens? That slaves, and here we have our subjunctive because of our ut clause, that slaves lay down in dinner parties with their masters, cum dominis. And Saturnalia is the same time that we now celebrate Christmas. Post hunc Picus, after this, Picus reigned, and then Faunus reigned in Latium. So we have the next two kings, Picus and Faunus, after Saturnus. At that time, Evander, the son of the god Mercury, and Carmentis, who is a goddess of prophecy, as a fugitive from Arcadia, an area in the middle of the Peloponnese, he came into Italy with a small band of Greeks. To this guy, Faunus, a kind king, gave a mountain, which that guy afterward called the Palatine, and he gave some fields, arwa, to be farmed or to be taken care of, colenda, the future passive participle from colora, to take care of or to nourish. Finish that section now.